and the New England region. Okay, now we're into video 2, and I was talking about the San Francisco song, and how it's and how it's indicative of a time period when people wanted to free themselves from their oppressive parents, or oppressive upbringings. And you have the flower children going to San Francisco, and it was like starting a new way, a whole life. I get that to a degree. Like, there were some oppressive people I met during my upbringing, and we are talking, there are people who think you're not allowed to say anything. It's like, we do live in America, just saying it's free speech and da-da-da and so forth and so on. But anyway, no, you have to hide. But it's like, you know what? I came all the way through the darkness, and I'm allowed to speak now. So, anyway, just saying, the San Francisco song is indicative of sort of the independence or the freedom or the liberation of a lot of people who wanted to escape a certain type of upbringing. And that goes back to the 60s and even the 70s. So the 50s were considered very oppressive, if you will, certain types of mentalities. Now, in my case, those mentalities lingered in our region. They still go on even today. And, the male reigns supreme, this, that, and the other, and so much more. So, anyway, it's hard to explain. Like, if you're oppressed, you'll figure it out one day, because you're like, something's off, or I don't know how to, I'm not something, like I'm missing something, and something other. So anyway, so all day Wednesday was the San Francisco song. So I'm getting out here a little late this morning, walking up 17th Street as the little radar out there up in the sky said, oh, go up here, because yesterday was such a hotbed of activity, that there's, something's going on, so go straight up 17th, past Comcast immediately, and then go up towards community college and so forth and so on. If I were to have like an invisible horoscope or invisible guide. So go up this way. It's a hot day, because yesterday was crazy, and then of course the day before, sort of a rising star or a very specific personality in the right-wing world. I was shot there at that University Valley, Utah. So and that is a big to-do, because I guess he had quite a following. I forgot about him as sort of this popular personality. He came up on YouTube 1 or 2 times, but I watch a lot of ASMR videos and stuff, so that's, or chiropractor, like Dr. Brenda Mondragon, Cairo to the Max is her brother, and then she has another brother, Ed McLaughlin. So we have lights not working on it's Ben Franklin Parkway meets Vine Street Expressway-ish area. So this is a high-speed section there where I just ran across the street really quick, because we have 2 lights where it's really Vine Street Expressway-ish, above the Vine Street Expressway. Do they call that Vine Street Expressway still, or Vine Street? And then it runs into Ben Franklin, and then over there everybody's on Ben Franklin Parkway. So that's a new one. That's actually a big deal in the city, to have a blinking light at one of the higher speed intersections. So I was just thinking, there's a 7-Eleven up here, and you can get Moshe's, which is kind of a local-ish Philadelphia vegetarian food supplier. You can get some good sandwiches and noodles and whatever those, it's kind of like dumplings, like samosas, or they're in that realm. I forget what they call them. So good, okay? They have like bacon, like mock chicken or mock turkey, mock pulled barbecue, if you will, and pita bread. So good. The thing is, it's a little pricey, so that would be the only reason you have to hold off. But anyway, it always makes me feel calm. It's comfort food for me to have that. Forget what I was going to say about that. Anyway, we'll just keep marching on, right? Onward, vegetarian soldier, right? But I'm telling you, you would be shocked how good it is. And it comes with a dash of love and comfort. Like, you know what, I just need to feel safe, and for some reason this sandwich feels comforting. So I'm walking up here towards Community College of Philadelphia and all this area. So anyway, but I got the call, walk this way today. And I haven't been up this way in a while. I've taken care of a cat up here. That person I think has moved, I'm not certain. For free yoga and a small extra paycheck, I worked at a yoga studio that's in this direction-ish. That's the last time I've been up in this area often, We have two long-haired Yorkies over there. North by Northwest is this building here, this sort of kind of high-rise-ish. Alongside are some, not the brown building, but lower, like townhomes here. So the North by Northwest building here kind of feels like it has a little bit of a campus feel to it, I'm not, community college in general, that seems a little pricey unless you have like 4 people going in on an apartment. But, other people, it's, in fact, one of the yoga instructors from the yoga studio I worked in, Yoga Habit, I think she was living here and she got pregnant and everything. But her last name was Mattis. You see what I mean? Yoga Habit and blah 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 Mattis, Mattus. So we have people who believe in certain things. They have names that are, indicative of them believing in something. They think they're right all the time. The idea would be, weaklings are created from yoga. It's not true. If you practice real vinyasa flow, which isn't available today, or Ashtanga, which is available but it's pricey, 75 to 90 minutes, that is a serious workout. We have people who can do the Kennedy test, but they can't do that. So I will say that yoga saved my life. It provides something that simple athletics cannot. Not to minimize athletics, because I think it's good. It creates serotonin,